Hi, my name is Genevieve Lang and I'm the Artistic Administrator of the Australian Youth Orchestra. I'm here at the Sydney Opera House to tell you a little bit about the program that our orchestra is going to be performing on the 20th, 21st and 22nd of July. The first work in the program is Debussy's La Mer, a tremendous testament to the ocean. It's in part inspired by Debussy's own childhood when he grew up living by the sea, and in fact he had hopes at one point to be a sailor. It's also in part inspired by the Japanese artist's Hokusai's great print, The Great Wave. The work is in 3 movements and each tells a different story, demonstrates a different characteristic of the sea. The first shows us the ocean from dawn till midday with sparkling strings, brilliant flutes and undulating harps. The second movement is the play of the waves, and we again feel the light and breezy characteristic of the sea when the wind is whipping foam from the tops of the waves. The third movement, a dialogue between the wind and the sea this time, features a tremendous storm. Now, Debussy is a composer whose music you might liken to that of an Impressionist painter. If you think of the suggestion of light and of colour in a Monet painting, for instance, you'll know what I'm talking about. He draws on a very broad palette of orchestral colours and makes tremendous use of all their possibilities. The second work on our program is a new work by Carl Vine, an Australian composer. It's going to be performed by Dean Olding, the concertmaster of the Sydney Symphony. Now, Carl and Dean have a tremendous respect for each other, though Carl has on this occasion written something more of a concerto for orchestra. What does that mean? Well, he's given feature moments, solo moments, to almost every instrument in the Australian Youth Orchestra. So Dean is obliged to share the spotlight. The third work in our program is altogether different. It's a work by Danish composer Carl Nielsen. It's his Symphony No. 5, and where the Debussy is suggestive and full of subtle colours, blurring of lines, Carl Nielsen's symphony is angular and spiky and full of combat and contest. It's in 2 movements, which is a little bit unusual for a symphony. The first movement features a tremendous moment for our snare drummer, where they are instructed to play as if at all costs to stop the rest of the orchestra. They are literally playing to the beat of their own drum. This is a work that was written in about 1922, 4 years after the end of the Great War. That war affected Nielsen deeply, though Denmark, being a neutral country at the time, took no official position. Thomas Dausgaard is our conductor for these 3 concerts, himself hailing from Denmark. And I'm so looking forward to seeing you at the performances where the Australian Youth Orchestra, having so carefully and intricately prepared these 3 works, bring the music of Debussy, Carl Vine and Nielsen to life.